We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. John Means gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, you know that fifth inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Digging in now, Brian O'Grady. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. The 3-0.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Standing in, Willie Adames, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Here's the first pitch to him. Means has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Ready now, Brandon Lau. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Adames stands at first with 1 out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Misses, ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Runners on first with one down. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Drilled to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Dero. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young. But I don't have any doubt he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
And a ball 1-0.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1. It's a swinging strike on the fastball.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. Lifted in the air to right field. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Rays will settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rays 1, the Orioles coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jalen Beeks is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the 4th inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one.
Now batting, Andrew Velasquez. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 88.
Here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And there's a base hit on the line.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The third baseman, Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 0-1 the count. Nobody out, runner on first. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Grady will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Striding in, Trey Mancini, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a ground ball to third, and that is through into left field. A base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And here's Renato Nunez, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Standing in now, DJ Stewart. He swings and grounds it to short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles nothing. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot.
Leading off to the Rays, the center fielder, number 13, Manuel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting it, the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Now at the plate, Joey Wendell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2-1 the count. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fouled away. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Brian O'Grady would be next. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Ready for another chance? Brian O'Grady. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mancini moving back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
At the plate now, Willie Adames. Fouled off. That average for him up in the 360s now. 8 home runs and 49 runs batted in. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To 1-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder Anthony Santander.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 0-1 on its way. Turned on down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Settling in now, Adley Rutschman. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box, Ramon Urias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. Now the 3-0 offering. Hit down the third baseline. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Brandon Lau is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside.
1 ball, no strike.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ji-Man Choi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. 2 out here and a runner at second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
He loses him on ball 4.
The center fielder, number 13, Manuel Margot.
So coming to the plate, Manuel Margot. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 down, runners at first and second. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
He's set. The 2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair, but they lead it 3-0.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the 3rd, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch to him. Chris Davis is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The batter, number 88.
Stepping in, Andrew Velasquez. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball in his first at bat and didn't miss it.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Margot's on the move.
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Hanser Alberto. He flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2. And it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
So here's Mike Zunino, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Zunino is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Brian O'Grady, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. In there, 1-2 now.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
At the plate, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
0-2, here it is. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he takes strike 3 called as Clyde Washington's strike zone may have expanded a bit there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and next it'll be the outfielder Trey Mancini.
The right fielder, Trey Mancini.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Mancini has played well this season, and he's received a good amount of support in all-star balloting as a result. He's 3rd among right fielders coming into today, so we'll wait and see if he ends up getting an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
To the plate now, Renato Nunez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box now, DJ Stewart. From the belt, the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Hit back toward the mound. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're 2nd in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Orioles held in check there. They trail it here 3-0. Nick Nelson, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Nick Nelson.
Digging in once again, Brandon Lau. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 8.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball outside.
The 1-0. Lau, originally from the state of Virginia, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself in.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Santander looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
Skied into very shallow right. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ji-Man Choi. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. The throw is wild, and he gets away. A baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box now, Yandy Diaz. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. So another run scores there on the base hit. Their 5th run in 5 innings so far. And we'll show you a look on cue at the highest scoring offenses in the league. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. At the plate now, Manuel Margot, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here's the 1-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A strike, and it's 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Joey Wendell digs in now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 2 out with the man at first. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rays are in front, 5-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Orioles,
Thank you, Heidi.
the left fielder, Anthony Center.
And the pitch. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Now at the plate, Adley Rutschman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Urias.
Second baseman, Ramon Urias.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
The batter, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis at the plate now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat.
1 ball, no strike.
Davis, a native Texan. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Margot on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Here now is Mike Zunino. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Brian O'Grady is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on.
Into the box, Willie Adames, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. Outside, 3-0 now.
3 balls.
Brandon Lau will be next. A 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Lau. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Wade LeBlanc gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
batter, the first
Stepping in now, Ji-Man Choi, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Four runs here in this half inning. And that misses. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Count is 3-1.
Line toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The batter, number 2.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
To the plate now, Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now back, the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mancini is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Rays 10 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Andrew Velasquez.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going in the last.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Hanser Alberto hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1 out, nobody on.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And now, Renato Nunez. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Grady is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Ready now for Baltimore, DJ Stewart. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Andrew Kittredge will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Andrew Kittredge.
Anthony Santander the next to bat.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Orioles strike for two thanks to the two-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the seventh. It's the Rays 10 and the Orioles 2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Brian O'Grady. Pulled toward right center field. Mancini moving back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. 1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And up next will be Willy Adames. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Warrior.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
.30 pitch. Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. From the stretch. Slider laid off for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
No strike.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Coming to the plate now, Yandy Diaz. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Striding in once again, Manuel Margot. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Sean Armstrong enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
now pitching for the Orioles, number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Joey Wendell will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. Armstrong playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. 1 run scores. Now this gets all the way to the wall. 2 runs have scored. Now 3 runs are in.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
So now to the plate, Mike Zunino, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. After to Santander. He's not going to get it. And the two-out rally continues. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
At the plate, Brian O'Grady, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Rays lead it 17-2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Adley Rutschman. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Changeup called strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Kittredge, a 6-foot 1-inch right-hander. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Now back.
Digging in, Ramon Urias. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Chris Davis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Davis waits on the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And they remain well behind. Stepping in, Willie Adames.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Comes set, and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Cutter, and that's a called strike two. Hit hard back up the middle, reined in, and one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And not in time as the run scores.
Wow. This has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Miguel Castro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Ji-Man Choi, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit out towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
This is just bordering on ridiculous now, guys. 19 runs in one game. To say that they're having some success at the plate would be like saying some kids are excited at Christmas.
To the plate now, Yandy Diaz, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Still only one out in the inning. And it's quickly 0-2. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 19-2. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Andrew Velasquez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Into the box, Hanser Alberto, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Ready to take his hacks again, Trey Mancini, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Renfroe is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Renato Nunez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. 1-0 the count. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-2 now, as that's in there at the knees.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Orioles leave 1. And as you can see, they are way behind. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot.
Number 13.
Pitch on the way.
Margot.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Now batter, third baseman, Joey Wendell.
So now to the plate, Joey Wendell, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 2-1 home. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Popped him up. Alberto is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Mike Zunino. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. One and one. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Brian O'Grady as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. He pulls this one into right. Mancini is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rays strand just the 1, but you can forgive him as they still hold an enormous lead. Diego Castillo, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Diego Castillo.
Ready for another shot now. DJ Stewart starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in, Anthony Santander. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. One out, nobody on. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. Now in the box, Adley Rutschman, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is.
Oh.
2 out, nobody on.
1-1.
Fouled away. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Castillo has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
19-2 in tonight's game. Tampa Bay get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Jalen Beeks earns his 6th winning decision in this one. John Means was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes.